Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it.
Welcome to the show, my brother. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. How you?
I'm good, man. I can't complain.
Man, listen, check this out, man. It seems you've been everywhere and in everything, man. Philly in the building, too, man. So check this out, man. First of all, right, as an actor in Philadelphia, right, and you kind of grounded in doing your thing, how hard is it for you to get casted to all of the shows and movies that you've been in?
I mean, coming out of Philly, it's real hard. We like the underdogs of the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is really like checking for us.
Right.
I mean, so we gotta get out there and put ourselves on the map, basically. Right. But as far as for casting, you know, you just gotta grind. You gotta work. Like I said, you gotta get out there. You gotta get your face seen, but you don't want to get in too much. I think I'm almost at that point where I'm in too much, where everybody like, yo, you in that? Damn, you in that? Darn, you in that? So it's like, yeah, because even recently I got considered the Philadelphia Samuel L. Jackson.
Wow.
I didn't know how to take that. I said, what do you mean? Nah, I'm just saying he and everything, you and everything. I'm like, look, but I'm still not where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? It's everything, but little small portions, little roles, little one-sceners and everything like that. I need that lead.
So what do you think is actually holding you back for finally getting that spot? You know what I mean?
Honestly, I couldn't even tell you because I don't know what they're looking for.
Right.
But what I can say, what I've noticed lately is it seems like it's not even more so about the talent anymore. It's more so the social media following.
Interesting. Interesting.
It's more about the following. If I come to you with 3,000 followers, like, look, I'm dope. I'm a dope actor. Check my workout. Look at me. Oh, you're nice, but you only got 3,000 followers. Why is that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they kind of pressure you to like get some followers, and I don't know how to do that. Besides just keep putting up my work. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think, or would you relate reality TV to having something to do with that? Because if you look at reality TV, you have the actors. Well, it's not supposed to be acting, but it's acting, and they have a huge following. But would you say that has something?
Well, 9 times out of 10, some of the, from what I've noticed, because I don't really watch too much of the reality, but what I've noticed, they already had somewhat of a following. Whether it's a video vixen, ex-rapper, or something like that, basketball wife, they already had that following before getting on there, and they just get more followers after the show just from the controversy and everything like that.
So do you think that the art of acting, we're missing that now? If all it takes now is just a social media following, right? Do you believe that, you know, people who are studying their craft as actors and actresses are now getting like the bad end of the stick?
Yeah, I believe so. And it's like a slap in the face, honestly. Especially when you got, what? Okay, I could be going for a role. I'm killing it dope. I fit the character. But you got a dude that does skits or vines that has 1 million followers. He'll get that role over me because, he's bringing us that 1 million followers. You know what I'm saying? And it happened to me.
Wow. Interesting. You know what? It's a lot of people that echo that sentiment, such as the comedians. Because a lot of the comedians, you know, they feel you have these people on Vine or YouTube or Instagram that's these social media comedians, and then saying how much of a comedian they are, but they never really hit the stage to do a full set, say, for example, a 45-minute, half-hour set, you know what I mean?
Correct.
And so, I mean, where do we, though, because I don't want to take away from, you know, people who are truly funny and just happen to get, viewed on Instagram.
There's no shade at all. You're doing your thing.
Right.
But respect the craft. Also, you know what I'm saying? Don't think you better than me because you got this big role off of what you doing on a skit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, some of the Vine I keep saying Vine, like Vine's still available.
No, we get it.
Some of the comedians that does the skits, you know, they get thrown on the big screen and it's like, okay, you're not bringing me nothing. You're not showing me nothing. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You got that 1 minute of fame and you're funny.
No doubt, no doubt.
Give me an hour.
Yeah. How about that, right?
Give me an hour.
We talked a little bit, every time we have, especially someone within independent media, the arts, right? And they come in here, whether we're actor, actresses, hosts, whatever, right? We talk a lot about, even our singers out there, our writers and stuff. We talk a lot about Philadelphia and the market there and how being independent is really challenging. But we also mentioned the idea, I don't want to use stereotype, but the stigma that Philadelphia don't necessarily support Philadelphia-based artists. Do you think that is an issue here in Philly? Kind of the crab in the barrel mentality, or what's your thoughts on that?
It's more, my opinion is more 50-50.
Okay.
I'm not going to say, all the way around Philly don't support Philly.
Right.
We do. But what I will say is sometimes you don't support until I'm already there.
Right,
you get what I'm saying?
Right.
So in my grind time where I'm like, listen, can somebody donate $2? I'm trying to get my film filmed. I just need $2. So I got 5,000 followers. Can I get $2 from each of y'all? And let's get this thing shot.
How about that?
It's crickets.
Wow.
Or you get in the back end, even from family and friends. Oh, no, I ain't got it. I messed up. But then 2 days later, you posting up $340 Jordans. You know what I'm saying? I just grabbed these Jordans. I just waited in line, grabbed these Jordans. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it's like you get that big role already. You get it yourself or with help from somewhere else. And it's like, yo, that's my man. Now all the pictures coming up from you in middle school with them together, hugged up. Yo, remember this pic? We was in 3rd grade. That's my folks. I always knew you was gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the stuff that bothers me. And like I said, I'm not even there yet, but like certain things that I post or certain stuff that I'm on and I post it up, it's like everybody hitting that DM now. You know what I'm saying? Don't hit the DM now when I ask for help. But nah, like I said, that's what makes me go harder, honestly. Like I don't feed into any of that. I don't downplay. Like I said, even back to the dudes with the skits. Do what you do. Right. If that's what you're doing to get you popping, and if it's working, continue to rock out. Right. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna try to take it on the flip end and do some acting, you know what I'm saying? Go follow the bylaws. Go take some classes. Help better yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like make whatever works for you, make it work.
Right.
And that's just me.
Interesting. If you have if you had the option to choose, right, TV, movie, or theater, what would be your heart aspirations?
My heart is movies.
Why?
But I would do it all. It plays a hand in hand with everything though. I feel like theater prepares you for both. You know what I'm saying? Theater is the toughest. Right. I'm still scared of theater. Yeah. I got a couple places on my belt.
I will never do theater. I can't remember 2 lines. Listen, let me tell you something. I can't remember things so much that I never write anything down. So if it don't come off my head, I don't know what I just said, pretty much. But yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, man. So theater is like hands on. Once we go, we go. You mess up, it's on you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no turning back. With the film, you get the cut, retake. You know what I'm saying? Right. Let me go build up some tears real quick. No, stage, you got to bring that. Right. And I mean, pretty much TV is the same as the movies.
Right. So let's talk a little bit about the arts as it relates to our white counterparts, right? And it's been this push for black independent, black media, black, just kind of like, black in love and supporting our own. And I've been seeing a lot of things, movies and content coming out that that we're responsible for. Do you believe that, that now we have a better opportunity for like black media, or do you feel like we still have to try to catch up to what's going on?
I mean, I think we always going to be trying to catch up. Right. Because they had it popping for so long. Yeah, well, not even just have. Nah, I'm not going to say had it popping for long. They're just up in the limelight for so long. We're still trying to get up there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but as long as we keep continuing to support each other, we can make it. But we got to really support each other. Not that I support you when you're in my face, and then behind the scenes is like, I ain't worried about that. I ain't gonna like his jaw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Have you looked when you look in the mirror, or when you're practicing your craft, who do you see in terms of someone that you say, I aspire to be like them? Or this is the person that made me want to do what I do?
That fine, sexy chocolate I'm looking at, me. It's like, no. No, you know.
Talking about me.
Like I said, I try to take from a lot of the greats. You know, Denzel was one of my favorites. Of course, that's everybody's. Yeah. But even the upcoming new stars, Michael B., Chadwick Boseman, they're rocking. You know what I'm saying? They inspire me because it's like, okay, we're close in the same age. So it's like, you doing it. Like, I'm trying to get right there before I hit 40. You know what I'm saying? But I pretty much kind of look at everybody. You can get a different piece of everyone. You know what I'm saying? You put that all together, you phenomenal. Yeah, you know what I mean?
No doubt.
So you left your job as law enforcement or officer. What?
Not necessarily. I left completely. But the thing was with that, I had got hurt. Okay. It was an injury, and I wasn't happy there. Period. You know what I'm saying? I started working at that job I was like 25 years old. Started working there, $85,000 a year. Good money. Single, no kids. I'm able to do whatever I want. I mean, I'm sitting there, 3 cars, stupid stuff. 3 cars, bought my crib, everything like that. But I wasn't happy. And then certain stuff started happening. And I'm looking like, why am I listening to him? You feel what I'm saying? And he doesn't have no college degree. I know he has the position he's in from family or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there like, yo, why am I listening to him? Why you talking to me like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one to take that. So I'm like, yo, I got to get out of here. So then that's when one of the big movies came about. I actually got offered, a feature role, like some good talking. I had to turn it down because I couldn't take off of work.
Wow.
I had no sick. Yeah, I had no sick time, no nothing that. So they're like, yeah, you can't take off. Either you go and you don't come back. So I chalked it, but I ended up still talking with, the people that's dealing with the film, and they said, look, we still want you to come on. It's not going to be as big as what we were offering, but it's something. Right. So I did it, and then after that, I got the injury. Sitting home recovering for the year, I'm like, yeah, I can't go back to this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was happy, but broke. But I was happy. Like I was so happy. So I was like, yo, this is where it's at, and that's the only thing that brightened me up, just being on camera, seeing reaction from people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that was.
Do you have any regrets?
What, on leaving?
Yeah.
You almost made me drop the F-bomb. No, not at all. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I lost a lot of the funds and everything like that. I sacrificed a lot, but that's making me a stronger artist because the money I used to spend, I used to waste on trips. Okay, I might have met you this weekend. All right, yo, pack your bags. Next week we're going to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing if I'm going to talk to you after the fact. But, you know what I'm saying? I was living for the moment. Yeah. So it's like now, it's humbled me. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm like, I can't even really go to McDonald's right now. So it's like, forget a date, forget going out. So I sit in the house and I just read, I study scripts, study my lines. I actually started writing.
Wow.
So with the starting the writing process, that's from, all the no's or not getting considered for these big roles that I know I can do. Right. Just give me that opportunity. I couldn't even make it to the audition phase. You know what I'm saying? They not checking. Like I said, once again, it's social media. So it's like, I'm tired of this. I'm gonna build my own. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make you see me. You're gonna see me one way or another. Either you're gonna let me in or I'm gonna kick that thing down. That's right. Real rap.
Yes. No, that's right. Yes. Is it something that you can say to yourself, if I knew now what I knew then, is it something that you would have did differently?
Back when? Before I left?
Before. Is there something that you know now that if you...
stack some bread. Okay. I'd have stacked some bread. Probably start investing in some type of business or something like that. Yeah, I was real small-minded back then at that time and young. Yeah, but I'd have did that, and I wish I'd have started acting earlier. I'd have been a lot farther than where I'm at now.
How old were you when you started?
It was 8 years ago. 8 years ago. I've been full-time, like 2.5 to 3 years now.
So you've accomplished a lot.
I've accomplished a lot, more than a lot of people.
I was about to say
in the small time I have. That's why I'm grateful. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like, this is not going nowhere. Like I'm done. No, I'm not gonna do that because I'm a lot farther than a lot of people. Like I've talked to people like, I've been acting 15 years. And and they haven't gotten nothing but an extra, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, not talking down because I still do extra roles, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely not talking down. But it's sometimes it's like, yo, where you want to go with this? You got to try to better yourself. I'm not going to get comfortable with just being background. No, I want that big check, especially when you know you got it. Seeing some of the people that's in some of the movies, I'm like, yeah, I can do that.
What's your perfect situation? What would be if somebody gave you a call? What would be that perfect story?
Me hopping on the plane the next morning, signing that contract. I'll take a small $50,000 in my account right now.
But what type of movie though?
I like it all. I like it all. I'll pretty much do any film, not any role. I'll do any film. You know what I'm saying?
And who's the actor or actress that you would love to play alongside?
Yeah, good question.
I'll go back to who I look up to. You know, the Denzel, the Chadwick Boseman, all those. And actually, I've been next to him. You know what I'm saying? I've played next to Michael B. I'm in Glass. I play right next to and got dialogue with not Samuel Jackson, with Bruce Willis. Okay. You know what I'm saying? In a scene with Samuel Jackson, Bruce Willis, and James McAvoy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, I'm progressing. I'm moving. Talking to these folks. Pictures, you know what I'm saying? Having convos. And they taught me a couple things just from the little bit of time being on set for a month. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So with you writing, do you think about creating your own opportunities, like, you know?
Well, that's what I did. I just wrote my first short film. It's about my dad, and yeah, I'm the star. Listen,
Tell us about that.
Well, it's called Going Home. My father, he was a Vietnam vet back in the 70s. That's when they had, you know, that Agent Orange. So they got in contact with that. So he ended up having Parkinson's disease. He passed last February. Dementia kicked in the last month of his life. So those two combined basically, you know what I mean, took him out of here. So my story is I'm starting from, you know, somewhat of a middle. It's a short film, so probably no longer than 15, 20 minutes. But it's just the idea of what the feature is going to be. So me doing this is to show what my writing is and, you know, the creativity and how I get everything shot and filmed and see what I can get from that. Maybe I get some offers to help me film the feature, and that's when I'll go all the way into his full story.
No doubt, no doubt. Awesome. So yeah, that's great. It's an excellent transition to what can we expect next from you? You know,
the Lord knows.
Anything planned? Like, you know, any more? You know, opportunities to, I mean, do you have something along the way that you're going to be in that you can let us know? Or, you know, because you kind of mentioned, I think what you just, in terms of your father, I know that you're writing that now and you're about to put that together. So any support that We Talk Weekly can do, you know, we here for you, brother. You know, we family for that, you know.
I'll definitely send y'all that GoFundMe.
There you go. No doubt, no doubt. I'll give you my $2 right now.
Right. But you can follow me on Instagram, actor_Charles Harris. Facebook, Chuck Harris. Also follow my uncle, Chocolate Chuck 215 on Instagram. He's a good dude. Y'all like him.
That's funny. That's funny. You know what? So we had the opportunity to see you. At the Creed. We was at Creed, the Creed premiere.
Yes, sir.
You know,
yes.
And you know, it's good to see, you know, these beautiful black actors and actresses kind of like representing. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Being leads in these movies that's blockbusters, right? I just want to ask you one question when it comes to. I want to jump into Black Panther.
Okay.
When that came out, what was your whole perception on that, and did that change anything for you? Because that movie specifically seemed to have changed the narrative regarding black, not only superheroes, but just us as a culture feeling like this is our own Wakanda. What's your thoughts on that?
Exactly what you just said.
No doubt. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing need to be said more.
Yeah, fantastic.
But yeah, you got me on that one, Playboy.
Yeah. No, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us think that, you know what I mean?
No, but it definitely was a good look. You know what I'm saying? I know in the beginning stages, everybody had something else they thought it was, which it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But let everybody have fun. Let us be great. You know what I'm saying? Be great with it. It's ours, our time to shine. This rock.
Yeah, it was definitely a game changer.
I know that's right. All right, well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming.
If y'all listening,
there you go.
I definitely need to be casted for that. If y'all listening.
There you go. Well, there's a lot of people who listen to the show, and we appreciate that, man. It's your boy Charles Gregory with the beautiful
Lauren Sizzle.
And the beautiful
Classy Lady Sparkle.
We got Lady S. Dodd in the building. We got our super sensational social media assistant in the building. Lee, we appreciate you. You know, but unfortunately, we got to go. And, you know, we love everybody who's been watching and just kind of tuning into this show, man, because we've been putting in a lot of work. Do you have one last thought you want to give to, like, aspiring actors and actresses when it comes to anything?
Yes, follow your dreams. If you think about it, you can achieve it. Don't let nobody stop you. You know what I'm saying? Because those careers and those salaries are the distraction to keep you away from where you want to go.
I know that's
Get your own.
There you go. Get your own, because that's what We Talk Weekly is. We got our own when we grinding. And with that said, there's nothing else left to be said. This is We Talk Weekly. After the talk, and make sure we podcast. We're on podcasts on our iHeartRadio, iTunes, Spotify, and Spreaker. Make sure you follow us on our podcast and binge listen to our shows. Like and follow us on our We Talk Weekly Facebook page and download the little TuneIn app on look for WPPMP 106.5 FM. And make sure, man, you follow us every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on We Talk Weekly's After the Talk. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We Talk Weekly at Charles Gregory, at Lauren_Sizzle, at Sparkle Prices 1. And subscribe to our We Talk Weekly YouTube channel. And if you're in Philly, catch us every Monday night, 9:30, Comcast 66, Verizon 529 and 30. And check this out. Shout out to Afro Philly and MBG. This is National Black God. We Talk Weekly is now syndicated. You can find us on in Atlanta, Baltimore, Birmingham, Chicago, Delaware, Houston, Jacksonville, Los Angeles, Miami, Newark, New Jersey, New York City, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., and all across the nation. Who do you look for?
We Talk Weekly.
You look for We Talk Weekly, and unfortunately, we gotta go, man. We love y'all. Hello.
Peace.